Hello everyone and welcome back to GT7. And today at the top we've got a new update. You'll see we've got the new event, Race Together. This is in the same update with the VR2 update. And there's also some new tracks and cars and stuff. But I'm more interested in the Race Together event at the top with GT Sophy. I'm going to call it GT Sophy. If they wanted to call it Sophie, they would have put IE at the end. I'm just saying. That's how language works. So we're just going to boot it up here. So as we boot it up, you see we've got 4 races here. I'm only going to start with the first one for this video. We're going to start with beginner, and we're going to hop straight into it. Now the new AI, it's meant to be like human-like and stuff. You'll see in a minute. They are actually quite annoying, and they do they do kind of get in the way a bit. Especially here, you'll see on the first corner. See this green one immediately just comes to defend his position there, and then moving on from eventually giving up. They do kind of give up after a while, but they do really try and defend their spots, even if it means they come out of the racing line. It's a bit weird, and I don't know if I want them in the game or not yet. I haven't decided. I think if they were implemented without the annoying emojis all the time, I think they could be a nice addition to the game. But anyway, second corner, taking the red one, or the rouge, he's gone. But yeah, they kind of get like upset and sad, and see this one immediately pulls out of his racing line, kind of goes mid track there. So yeah, that was the beginner race. I would show you more of this, but there's that's actually all that happened. I just then proceeded to win the race. So we'll we'll move on to medium difficulty. All right, so moving on, we're going to start the next race, intermediate. So now this one was quite similar to the first race in that they were also annoying. You'll notice here that I really overshot the first corner there. The first thing to realise about these races is that your car does get worse as you progress through difficulties. Not just they get better, you also get worse. So eventually when we get to the 1v1 at the end, you'll be equal. And yeah, we'll see that at the end. But moving on, you'll see here they are quite like, I don't know, they're quite, not aggressive, but like, well, they are aggressive in the next one, but yeah, again, we'll get there. But yeah, they're very, yeah, they're different to the regular AI. They're very like I said, they like to come out of their racing line just to defend positions, which I don't know that even a real person would do that. Like, I mean, seeing they're just sort of coming mid-track again. Luckily, this race actually lasts a bit longer than 1 lap, so it's a bit more to show. But at the same time, I'm getting used to this car, like just having no like having to brake earlier, having less acceleration. The first car was actually perfect, and it was just like whipping around the track. But like, yeah, you have to kind of evolve to each car as it happens. So we're coming up to Bluey here. Or Bluey. He's called Bluey now. And again, you see him kind of like. I mean, I get that is the racing line, but like when you come about on the end here, you need to almost trick them. You need to go wide and then just cut in on the inside. But there we go. And that was intermediate difficulty. I'm gonna say there's not a lot else happened in this one. The one I do want to show you is expert. I think it's expert is the 3rd difficulty. So here we are, the 3rd difficulty, expert. We're gonna jump straight into it. Now, the first 2 races were actually quite easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also like a really big fan of this track. It's one of my favourite tracks. Just because it's short and sweet and I know every corner. But again, you see, I just fling straight off there. I'm just not used to the car at all. Just the way it like devolves. So this is going to be the harder one. We're going to try and get around Verte here. Verti. Green Boy. And again, they're so much harder this time. I'm guessing the AI doesn't change. I think the car just changes. Again, you see he's very. Ooh. Now the one you want to watch is Violotte. Violotte. Now they will be on my tail for the entire race. Never giving in, never giving up. So we're just gonna take Rouge here. Rouge is a bit of a Tokyo drift there. I'm not sure how, but they pulled it off. So yeah, top marks there. Now again, this is my second attempt at trying to brake early here, and just I got both of these guys. Violotte then comes up my arse and pushes me up, like that. Yeah. It's a proper. This is a bit more intense. This one. So then we're coming up to Bluey again. Now you may have spotted in the last one, Violotte was actually coming up the ranks a little bit in the medium one, but it really it gets really aggressive in this one. But yeah, this it's just yeah. I've never seen an AI be so just on it ever. Especially from the back of the pack as well. That's just it is. Yeah, look at him go. He's getting that angry face going on. I'm trying to get the slip on Bluey here, but then I'm just constantly having to check my rear here. Again, I think I kind of broke a bit late there. It's getting a bit intense, really. So we're still trying to catch Bluey. Bluey's like, oh shit, here he goes. Gone. Almost gone. We're getting there. We'll be gone in a minute, hopefully. Ooh, here we are. That should do it. Little nudge from Violotte there. Bluey's gone. He's out of it. So we're just going to come up this corner here. Again, I'm just I'm still just constantly being nudged by Violotte here. It's actually just... It's just, yeah. When I first saw this, I was like, what is this mode? But yeah, they're really on it. But yeah, I quite enjoy it. I do like the AI actually. I think definitely watching back on this video, it's made me I kind of appreciate the AI a bit more. I mean, look at him there. This is the final corner, not the final lap. This is he just took it. I just come straight. I wasn't having it. I wasn't having that. Oh dear, but yeah, that was intense. That's so intense. And that's not even the last level. There's still the 1v1 to go. So we'll get to that. Okay, so this is it, the final race, the 1v1. This is where I get absolutely slaughtered. You'll see here, so everything's equal. You've got equal cars. So in theory, this should be a fair fight. It really isn't. Luckily, just to save my embarrassment, there's only 2 laps this time, not 3. So we've got... and of course it's Violotte. He's going for it. He's just... he's not having it. I just very quickly turn my traction control down a little bit. I know that'll give me a little bit extra speed just on the escape of corners, but otherwise I don't really stand a chance. Also I've got to get used to the devolution of this car again. So I think maybe if I did redo this race, I could get another second or 2 off, but no, he's just gone. Look at him go. There's only actually 1 corner I do actually gain on him, but that's on the exit of the last one. You'll see here we're going 2.5, gone, it's 2.6, 2.7. It's just he just doesn't stop going. It's yeah. And then I'm just losing time constantly. I think we gained a little time there just because I broke a bit too late, but then I've lost all that time. I am gaining it back here, I think on the exit out. That's probably just my traction control. I'm not sure what... I'm guessing they have assists, I don't know. Maybe, they probably don't even have assists on. They probably don't, actually. But yeah, this yeah, the AI just absolutely slaughtered me. So we're at 3-6 now. I am trying. I'm giving it my best race, but I sort of like I knew going into it that it wasn't going to be an easy race. Lost so much time now. Look at that. Like, that's mad. If anyone actually does manage to beat this, I'll be very interested to know how. I'm sure there's some people out there with some steering wheels who've given it a good shot, but it's definitely yeah. Here we go. We're getting 4-8 now. It's not looking good for me at all. And I put in a good lap time. 1:15 with this car is not too bad, you know. And that wasn't with a rolling start either, so we're doing all right. Like, yeah, 1:10, that's okay. But yeah, 5 seconds behind there. It wasn't great, and also annoyingly, it doesn't even count it as a score, which I'm a bit sad about. Because it's all like, oh, compare it with your friends, go on the leaderboard, and then and I've got nothing. It's just you fucking lost your shit. Anyway, that was it. I hope you lot have enjoyed. This was GT Sophy race events. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm only doing the first race. I'll leave the rest to you. The prize money isn't great. I think if it was better, I probably would actually put the time in and do the rest. But it's like they're like 50k for like, you know, 50-60k just for the last events. Like it's really not worth it. You could probably get more money just by playing the career. But it's a nice little experiment, and I kind of hope they do actually add them to the game at some point because they were pretty fun. But yeah, I hope you lot have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.